nonsense. Let's get them shiny lights off and get on with the order of the day, which is, of course, match 31 of Gasbbuteo League between Le Havre and Bristol Rovers. Now, full disclosure on date, it is the 22nd of December, so we're very much in the Christmas vibe here at Gasbbuteo League. And of course, this is the first match of the winter third of Gasbbuteo League 2025. I'm not a Christmas person. I'm doing this for you. So let's just get on with the match. Let's do this. Okay, no beer today on the old Jim Beam Black Cherry. And very tasty that is as well. Let's take the Fox's Glacier Mint off the pitch. 10 minutes on the clock. Le Havre, the team with no name card, maybe that's what's spurring them on. They seem to have a mixed bag of wins. If you remember, if you watched the review video, they've won 3, lost 3. And I did say that if they get into the final, I'll make them a name card. Perhaps that's spurring them on. Bristol Rovers, up towards the top. Give us some points to push themselves into the top 2, though. Let's do this. Le Havre. Bonjour. Or it's more like bonsoir. Je m'appelle Francais. Or Francais. No, not really. A few words. That's the bottom line. Right, so. Bristol Rovers. Flicking that out or kicking that out. That's a bit of a shame, isn't it? So that is a throw-in now to Le Havre. They've got a man there. Bristol Rovers kiddie is in the way. They're going to get another one down there. So they're kind of blocking that out. That's been a little bit awkward for Le Havre. Policeman in the way as well. Bit of a poor ball. Did get to it. It's still marginally in play. Oh, God, if he did that a bit harder, would have bounced in off the keeper. But it didn't, thanks to luck. Now they can have a go. Ooh, Rovers keeper just sort of slid that away. What a relief. We could have been losing. So that came off the keeper. So that means it's a corner now to Le Havre. That's who it is, isn't it? Forgetting already. Now, as you may hear, my cold I had has subsided somewhat. Although I'm still not feeling brilliant. What's going on down here? I think I've got a bit of a leak in here. I noticed it was very damp when I came in. And there seems to be some ingress evidence over there. Anyway, let's get on with this. Oh! Oh, God, if that had been a bit gentler, would have been a perfect ball. Anyway, it came off a Le Havre player. Which means it's a throw-in to Rovers. Le Havre is sending them 2 blokes back. Rovers moving a couple up the pitch. Oh, neatly done by the Gas. Gas, of course, like all teams, want to win some points. That was a bit poor, but I think that did come off a Le Havre player. So it is a Bristol Rovers throw-in from here. Come on, stand up. Are they going to do anything? I'll tell you what, there's a throw-in. In preparation for that, Rovers going to move a couple of players into shootable positions. I think what Le Havre are just going to move back a little bit. Right. And that's kind of blocked the line of sight for this flick now, so that work. These bloody lights getting in my way, man. Not brilliant. Nonetheless, keep it come across there. Right, Bristol Rovers, missed, poor. Look at the state of this thing. Lights everywhere. Le Havre, kicked out. Thankfully, there'll only be a few matches like this because, so that's right there. That must be a Bristol Rovers throw-in. Because Christmas is going to be over in 3 days. Let me know what your feelings are on Christmas decorations. I very strongly believe... Oh, he missed that. the decorations should come down before New Year's Eve. I know some people don't agree with me on that. They talk about 12 days of Christmas and all that rubbish. 12 days of Christmas was meant to be 12 days running up to Christmas. Anyway, that's in the song. And also, it was completely made up. Anyway, so. Right, Bristol Rovers. Thank you very much. Stop the timer. Bristol Rovers scored a goal there. And if you didn't hear the big news, we actually earned a point. Scored 1 goal in real life in the week. So there we are. Havre 0, Bristol Rovers 1. Bristol Rovers. Okay, 5:53 on the clock. Le Havre obviously have the kick-off again. Christmas coming up, as we've mentioned already. And remember, tell everyone, if they want a nice nap on the sofa over Christmas, what could be better than playing loads of Gasbbuteo matches in the background? Doesn't matter if you go asleep. The point is, they're playing in the background. So I get some watch hours. Right, that's gone wrong. Rovers, kind of messing about with this ball a little bit. What are you doing, lads? Come on, concentrate. Tap forward. Oh, that went right down there. That was a little bit misguided. Oh, come on, man. So both these figures, very lightweight bases, both domed bases. I think I've said before, haven't I, what they are? These are actual Sabuteo ones, are they? No, they're Santiago ones. I don't know what, are these Santiago ones? Sorry, I'm going way off topic here. I'm not concentrating on the match. Yeah, so they're both Santiago bases, these. That's why they're nice and light. Nice and light, well, that's why they're light. Somehow he didn't get to that ball. I don't know how. Right. Don't know why I was moving the figures there. Now, punted. Ooh! Free kick to Rovers there. Anyone going to move on? Yeah, he's going to move on. I really don't like, they're so lightweight, these Santiago ones, the dome ones. I struggle with them. But then you look at where Bristol Rovers and Le Havre are on the table, you'd think they were my favourite. Oh, God, that was actually on target, but blocked by Le Havre. Fair play to them. Next up, goal kick. Anyone want to move? No, we're all staying where we are. Keeper back on. It's still Le Havre's ball. I'm just moving that keeper there because, I don't know, don't trust him. Got to that ball, so this is now a goal kick to Bristol Rovers. Some automotive noises outside. I don't know if that picks up on the camera. Someone's doing something. Tap given away to Le Havre. Tap. Oh, I need to come around there if we're going to flick this onto goal. Keeper's in a nice middle position. That was defended away by Bristol Rovers, which is a corner to Le Havre with his bloody Christmas tree in the way. I've already got a player down here. Can't really see what's going on. He's flicked that there. Keeper's going there. Le Havre. Can he get on that? Well, he could get on it, but didn't hear right. So, he's going to run back on. Goal kick now to Bristol Rovers. Take that keeper off. Neatly tapped forward. Quite genteel, this, isn't it? Tap. Tap. Oh, gone wide, and that came off Bristol Rovers player. So that is a throw into Le Havre, who are going to stand everyone up. They're going to get one of these players to take the throw in. Just getting back into play. Where have they got the players to? If they get the ball down there, could be a good opportunity for them. You're not going to do it like that, mate. Tap. Tap. Keeper, come across. Could be a bit of a concern for... Oh, and it's so, Le Havre, level up. Le Havre now 1. Bristol Rovers 1. Oh, and it's in stops. Okay, 1:38 left on the clock. Plus, of course, at least 1 minute of stoppage because we've had 2 goals. And I've been chatting a lot. Rovers going for a bit of a B52 formation. We haven't seen that for a while. Got across the line, lads. Is he going to go for it from there? Oh my God, unbelievable. How did he get through all them Le Havre defenders? Absolutely. Shocking stuff, but nonetheless, Rovers go 2-1 up. You gonna go for it from there? Oh my God! He did. Right, so we've already had 3 goals, so I'm going to add the stoppage time on. It's 1:23, so that'll be 2:53. Let me add them 30 seconds. 2:53. And then when we're done in this half. So there we have it, 2:53. Let's get the ball out of Le Havre's net and crack on with it. I don't know if you noticed, but there is Christmas lights over there. I was having a look on the camera, you can't really see them. But I might have to move them so that you can get the benefit. Anyway, irrelevant to the game. Let's get on with it. Le Havre. Missed. Bristol Rovers then get to steal that ball away. Oh, beautiful touch by Rovers. The Havre keeper needs to come across there. Can he get down? No, he can't. Slams into a ball boy. Just remember he's there. Le Havre. Neat little attempt at a pass. Working the ball up the pitch. Rovers keeper's going to have to come across there because if they can... Ooh, they went for it. Kind of skipped up to that though, unfortunately. So he didn't get a chance to properly connect with the ball. Now Rovers. They're putting that through into the middle. I just want to... He's got one more flick on the ball. Just want to be a bit calm. He's got one more flick on the ball. Now this guy's going to have to... Oh, just slid past it. Which means Le Havre now can... Oh, did that stay in? I mean, technically, the bloody lino kept that in. Oh, but that time it went out. So that's a throw in right down that end to Bristol Rovers. But I expect they're relieved about that. Who's going to take the throw in? This guy. Now, because they got the lead, they're not hugely interested in risking anything. Oh dear. Unfortunately, they have given possession away to stand everyone up to Le Havre, who just need to... Oh, couldn't quite get to it. Just needed to touch on that ball. Now Bristol Rovers. Brilliantly through there at the wing. You've keeper there, so he blocks that out just in case. Ooh, that was close. Now they can't get the keeper to that, so they're gonna have to kind of block it out. What have we got down here? Loads of Rovers players all hanging around. Didn't get to it. Nice little save, if you like, a defensive, not a save, but you know what I mean. Ooh, went for a keeper get across. He's going for an attempt on it. Can this guy steam in? Ooh! That just went wide, unfortunately for Le Havre. So that brings us to the end of the first half of match 31 of Gasbbuteo League 2025, where we see Le Havre 1, Bristol Rovers 2. And we're back for the second half of match 31 of Gasbbuteo League. I'm going to have to take this Christmas hat off because it is warming me up. It's a very balmy, optimal Subbuteo playing temperature of 13 degrees centigrade in here today. So I might have to decamp myself out of the hoodie as well, but we'll just see how we get on. Right, where's the football? Anyone got any sort of clue? We are trying to play a game here. There it is, that one I'll have to do. I've got a few of them footballs floating about, so if you see a second one on the pitch, I haven't seen it. Anyway, second half, Bristol Rovers have the kick-off. I'm going to have a little drink. If you don't watch any more Gasbuteos between now and Christmas, Merry Christmas. Hope you enjoy it however you choose to do so. I'm making mine very easy this year, so down the pub for a couple of hours, late morning, then straight to a different pub. It's actually one of them sizzling chain pubs where we're having Christmas dinner made for us. I just shelled up, paid the money, get it done. I don't have to do any washing up when I get back. And then I think we're going to Mrs. Gasbuteo's daughter's house in the afternoon. Anyway, whatever you're doing, enjoy. Cheers. Right. 10 minutes on the clock. And just remember, everyone, if you're a bit like me and you're not a huge fan of Christmas, it will all be over in about 5 days. And then we can get on with the important things, which is looking forward to spring and early summer, which is my favourite time of year. Or, if you're doing that this year, go skiing. I haven't been skiing for a long time now, but I say skiing, I used to go snowboarding. I used to love that. Really nice, something to look forward to in sort of February and March. Take your mind off winter. And you might be sat there or listening to this going, yeah, but doesn't it snow where you go snowboarding? It does, but I've never found myself to be cold. Right, Bristol Rovers. Rovers playing on Boxing Day at home. If any of you are in that region. Ooh! Don't know what I was doing there. I was trying to get the ball, but it's a bit too far. And that is most definitely a free kick to their keeper. Bit of a slow match compared to the previous one, this one, isn't it? Sometimes goes like that. Havre. What a climb. What a climb, what a climb, what a climb. Brilliant ball through the gaps there. Don't know what's happened with Le Havre. They've played some good games recently. Rovers, what are Rovers on? Are they on a yellow? I'm just worrying that doing these long range. Oh, again, he's gone into the keeper. Have they had a warning? I can't remember. And this is not any favouritism, but let's say Rovers are now on a yellow. So that is a free kick. So Rovers are definitely on a yellow now. I think Le Havre are on a warning and Bristol Rovers are on a yellow, isn't it? So if Rovers foul again, it's going to be the yes/no coin for a red card. Oh, nicely done. Get into it now. That defender's going to stay there. Tap forward. Right, this is where you need to worry, Le Havre, because... Oh, God! So that is definitely a Le Havre ball. Well, that's the little attempts you need to concern yourself with. Got a few plans in 2026. I know I say this every year, don't I? But this way, I'm trying to get through as many of the Gasbbuteo League matches as I can, because I want to actually concentrate on some of the other stuff that I always say that I'm going to do. And I'm trying to sort out a few little guest appearances. People coming down here and playing a game. Got one definitely in the pipeline that I've just got to sort out when the people are available, which is going to be interesting. That is still, I think that, is that still a Rovers ball? I don't think it hit the ball actually hit anyone else. And then another one which I'm kind of planning, but I want to check with the people first. Oh, wide. Now that Rovers player flew off to down here. So he's there. Now, where's the ball go? Ball went off. Is that a goal kick to Le Havre? Yeah, so I'm trying to want to get them sorted sometime in 2026. Because you don't just want to be watching me play this all the time, do you? Some of the time, maybe. This is Le Havre goal kick. But it'd be nice if we could get some different Sabuteo related stuff. And also, I've got another bit of a project that I want to have a go at. I won't tell you about that until that happens. But, well, you just have to wait and see, won't you? Right, Le Havre's ball, is that right? Yes. Given away, I think, to Bristol Rovers. Both these things. That wasn't a flick then, let's put that back. Tap, tap. Neatly done by the gas. But it is warming up in here, I tell you. Tap. Oh, Le Havre, you better be careful. Oh, that's a goal. Absolute stunner. Came out of nowhere, that. And that puts us on Le Havre 1, Bristol Rovers 3. Havre, you better be careful. Oh, what a goal. Okay, so I know that seems pretty instantaneous to you, but I've just had a break of about 20 minutes because, excuse me, I've lost a Bristol Rovers player. I've been looking around for 20 minutes, don't know where he is. Can't see him on the floor, can't see him anywhere, can't see him in the stands. So what we're going to have to do is bring on a sub. I've got this guy. You've probably seen him quite a lot. He normally sits down here on the mini Sabuteo table, playing Sabuteo with another Rovers player. So he's going to run on. He's got a bit more of a flat base. I think, if I remember rightly, he's one of the ones of the Zuego. You know, you can get them paint yourself Zuego kits. And I painted Rovers one ages ago. Anyway, I'm going to sneeze in a minute. Am I or aren't I? Anyway, should we crack on with this? Because I'm starting to dawdle. God knows where that player's gone. Probably in the stands. I just hoping I don't step on him. I'll have to have a proper look around the floor once the match is done. Anyway, let's crack on. 4:47 on the clock. Le Havre have the ball, so I don't know why I'm stood around this side, wasting loads of time. You may think I'm trying to rig this. It's got to cross the line, lads. What's it's got to cross the line, lads, in French? Anyone write that down in the comments? He was trying to power that ball through. These figures don't have to fall over a lot. So that is a throw in to Bristol Rovers. This fella's taking the ball. I have got the right amount of people on there, yeah. God knows where that figure went. Normally, when I lose one, they're on the edge somewhere and just sort of scan round and you can usually find them. Bristol Rovers. Oh, God, good attempt to get that ball in. No fouls, that was good. But possession given away to Le Havre. Neatly done by them. Rovers keeper needs to come across a little bit. Oh, that was a bit of a weird flick as well. Landed right at the feet of our little sub that's come on. Our sort of flat base sub. Missed. That could be a worry because Le Havre now have a chance to move that ball in. They've got a few players down there. Rovers keeper better come across. This could be a concern. Oh! Now he was lucky he didn't dive into that keeper then. I think he grazed past him, but we're not classing that. But that does mean that this now is Rovers' ball. This chap, the sub, came on. Got a few Le Havre players down here. They've got about 8 men on the pitch. Missed. Right, let's see what this sub's got going on. Run round there. Crack into the chair. Tap, tap. Oh, given away. Poor. So if he can get behind that, which he can, Rovers better get the keeper in place because it's the old chip off the opposing team's base. Oh, on target. Hit the keeper though. So that means that is a Bristol Rovers ball, although I'm not sure what they can do with that. Which now it's a Le Havre ball. Somehow he kept that in. Absolute skills. He needs to go across there. Right, everyone stand up. Let's just have a bit of a breather, see what's going on. Le Havre got the ball. Oh! Oh, that's a shame. That was a shame he couldn't chip that across and they could have had a shot on. Never mind. That bounces off the trophy. That is a throw-in. I'm taking that as a throw-in for Le Havre. So Le Havre are going to have a throw-in. Right, does anyone want to move any figures? So Le Havre... Is this a Rovers player that went missing? Let's push him on. And we'll have to have a count. And he's pushing on. So Rovers now have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. They've missed... Oh, God knows what's going on. Anyone see if Rovers have got too many figures on the pitch? Anyway, let's crack on. Here's another Rovers player here. Oh, I don't know. We're going to have to... Ref says play on for now. The keeper is starting to descend into chaos. The keeper needs to come across. Love! Ooh, power shots. Just goes a little bit wide. Takes out a ball boy. So it is a goal kick to Bristol Rovers. Now what I'm going to do... It's 26 seconds left. Plus, have we had 2 goals in this half? No, 1 goal in this half. So there'll be a bit of stoppage. In fact, what I'm going to do, because there's been a bit of messing about, I'm going to round that out to 1 minute. So we've got 1 minute of stoppage. And while it's stopped, the referee's saying that everyone can get back into formation because we're not entirely sure how many players everyone has on the pitch now. Well, Bristol Rovers. And I wouldn't want Bristol Rovers to be accused of any sort of skullduggery. That's the spare one. So they're going like that. They have... If I put in there, they're a 4-4-2, so we know they're sorted. Bristol Rovers, this is a spare man. Can you see another Rovers player anywhere? Or have we truly lost him? That is right, isn't it? Yeah. So that's the sub coming on. Right. I think that's right. He's not hidden somewhere in the... Oh, God knows. Right, well, that's my problem anyway. So I think referee's happy that we've got the right amount of players on. 5, 6... plus 4, and then 4, 4 plus 2. We've got 1 minute to play. It's a goal kick to Bristol Rovers. He's not in the goal. Well, it's a Bristol Rovers player, isn't it? It's probably over in Dublin. Sorry, that's a bit of an in-joke. 1 minute to play. Being a bit bitchy about that, really, isn't it? Bristol Rovers. Ooh, good little attempt. So, but is goal kick now to Le Havre? Can he get anything out of this? Can he tap that forwards? Oh, did he tap that? Let's give him the benefit of the doubt. Tap that. Rovers keeper coming forward. Got to be seconds left on the clock. Oh, God, I totally missed that. Move forward. Bristol Rovers. Ooh! Stop the time now. Tell you what, 6 seconds to go. That is definitely a red card by our sub. So sub come on. That's going to be a free kick to Le Havre there. Is he going to get sent off? Where's the yes no coin? I think was it in the last game Bristol Rovers play? They had someone sent off after 1 second. Yes, so he is off. Kane subbed on for the gas. Oh, I was going to lean right in front of the camera there. Now he's going back down there. Currently there's a Le Havre player playing Gasbbuteo, so you can go back there. This guy's going to run on. That does mean now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, that's right, isn't it? No, that's not right. They're still missing one. Eh? I have no idea what's happening here. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Keeper 9. There's a Bristol Rovers player. 10. So that they should be right. Right. Anyway, everyone got that. Why is this match being all random? You've got 6 seconds on the clock. It's a free kick to Le Havre from here. There's no extra stoppage time. Let's do it. Punted forward. Le Havre! Ooh. Right, so turn that horrible noise off. Perhaps a relief to everyone. That's the end of that match. Where we see Le Havre 1, Bristol Rovers 3, with whatever many men they had on the pitch. Found him. He's down there, wedged between the advertising hoardings. Okay, so very good results for Bristol Rovers there. Not so good for Le Havre, but continuing their trend of just winning or losing. They don't seem to like draws. Certainly going to change the top of the table a little bit in Bristol Rovers' favour. But I think that was just a demonstration of, when the camera stand was going wrong and it was syncing. Hasn't done it for a while, but the phone just dropped out of the span there. Random. Anyway, what was I saying? So good result for Rovers. Next match is, and I'm going to try and get quite a few matches done over the Christmas week because I've got a little bit of time off. I will be back in work after Christmas, before New Year. But nonetheless, I should be able to still do quite a few of these matches. I'm sort of aiming for 5 to 8 of them done. And that really brings us right close to the end of Gasbbuteo League 2025. Anyway, good result for the Gas. Until next time, at the Gas!